Well, that other video I just made is completely unwatchable. You could see that it was, I had it on portrait when I made my mount. I could have just given up, right? But nope, I had to go make a new bracket. And now I'm going to try it out in horizontal here, and I think I got everything level. So I figure, what's the harm in adding another video? Anyway, I've drilled so many holes in this motorcycle helmet, it's unbelievable. Hoping I can get it, the bracket on there nice and good and save me $100, you know. Well, we're in portrait now. Or I mean, we're in horizontal now. We're gonna try this. I'm hoping, you know, I can bring you content, all types of different content. You know? Motorcycle content, I got. Soon here we're gonna be going fishing. I'll have some fishing content. Oh, things will pop up. Like I said, you know, I first thought, you know, having maybe like 10 videos was going to be like, oh, that's a lot of content. Well, all of a sudden you start to realize that it's not. That guy thought about spraying me with the hose. I'll bet you any money. He looked at me dead in the eyes with that hose spraying. I wish he would have, honestly. That would have been a video. I was just clearing out my carburetors there. I wasn't trying to go crazy or nothing, you know. It is what it is. Anyway, this is, I don't know how many takes now, because even the one I posted was probably the 5th take, the 5th try. But I'm not giving up. No way. Nope. So I'm going to run this round here. And we'll see, maybe people like motorcycle videos, you know? Maybe they like fishing videos. Maybe they like wildlife videos. We're gonna find out, you know, what people like to see, you know? Anyway, this bike here is kind of a different type of bike. Not too many people got one. I don't know how many people in Green Bay even got one. It's a YZF 600R. It's a Thundercat. It's got a 600cc motor. It's all carbureted. I'll tell you what, that I have a year last winter, I had to rip this motor apart. I can't even count the amount of times. I had to make my own tools to get the carburetor screws out of it. Oh, sure did. Yep. But I love this bike. I'll never sell it. I got it from a buddy, Jason. You're gonna meet him eventually. And he just didn't want to mess with it no more. I don't blame him. And I'll tell you what, I worked my butt off to get this thing going. It gave me a run for my money. I'd get it running and be on 2 cylinders and 3 cylinders, and I finally got her running. She runs good now. But man, it took me some work. Not gonna lie. A whole lot of work. Anyway, this whole video is just to test out this camera mount system, and hopefully this time, for the 10th time or whatever it is, I can upload this video and finally have a mount for my helmet. Like I said, if the mounts cost like $100, and you know, it is what it is. Anyway, the trick to this motor I found out, I had to buy a Haynes manual. I know probably some of you don't even know what I'm talking about, but I had to buy a manual that showed, you know, all the ins and outs of this bike, and you have to have the idle set at 1250 RPMs. Google will tell you 900, but it's actually that's where a lot of the trouble was coming from, because it was getting all clogged up and the spark plugs were fouling up. You have to run a copper core spark plug if you got one of these, and you have to run them at 1250 RPM area, or you're gonna have nothing but problems. But anyway, that's the video, and let's see how it turns out. Like and subscribe.